Hello and welcome to Math with Dotun. Right? I hope you're following our lessons. Okay? If you're getting to see this video for the first time or you're engaging with us for the first time, please do well to check our playlist. We have a lot of content for you, right? Especially if you're preparing for exams, you're in year 5, year 6, you're preparing for entrance exams, right? And then for you also to learn to have standard foundational knowledge that will help you with your mathematics. This is the right place for you, all right? And if you are even in a higher class and there are concepts, foundational concepts in math that you've been struggling with, Math with Dotun got you, right? So go through our content and then engage with them. And if you have any specific questions or areas you want us to help you tackle, then please write to us or drop it in the comments. Thank you. In this question, we have area of a square. The area of a square room is 25 meters squared. And then we are asked, what is the perimeter of the room? Right, so this is that kind of area perimeter combination. Okay, so in this case, we're not given the length. For us to calculate the perimeter of the room, we have to add all the length. Remember, perimeter is the total distance around the shape. And now we have a square, so that means we add all the 4 lengths together to find the perimeter. So the perimeter of this square would be 4 times length of side, all right? And that means we've done the first length plus the second one plus the third one plus the fourth one, right? So if repeated addition is simpler for you, you could just add the 4 lengths together, all right? Length plus length plus length. That would have helped you to calculate the total distance around the shape. And this is simply 4 times length. All right, but we don't have the length. In the question, we're told that the area of the square room is 25 meters squared. So we only have the area. So that means we're expected to find the length of the square root from the area. So the length, how do we find the length from the area? We have a video on that, right? But I'll show you here again. So to find the length from the area of a square, you do the square root of the area, right? Since you had multiplied length by length to get the area of the square, so for you to get the length, you take the square root of the area. That means we are looking for that particular number or length that we had multiplied by itself to give us the area. So that we take the square root. So let's do that. The length will be the square root of 25 meters squared. So what is the square root of 25 meters squared? So that means we're looking for that number that will multiply by itself to give us 25. So what times itself is 25? Okay, so 5 times 5 is 25. So that means the square root of 25 is 5. All right, because 5 is that number that you multiply by itself to give you 25. And then the square root of meters squared is meters, because meters times meters is meters squared. So that means the length is 5 meters. Now we can find our perimeter. So we know that the perimeter is 4 times length of side. So that means we are doing 4 times 5 meters, right? So 4 times 5 is 20, right? That's correct. And then that's in meters, all right? So the perimeter of this room is 20 meters. So that means if you measure the distance around the room, right, you have 20 meters. So what did we do? We have the area of a square, we don't have the length, and we have to find the perimeter of the square. First, we take the square root of the area, and then that gives us the length. Then we multiply the length by 4 to find the perimeter of the room. All right, thank you. Do it to review the video if you have to, And if you still have any question, don't hesitate to ask. All right? Bye.